Yep. Alright, looks good. Let me just get this up, and we're gonna need to turn some of this all the way up. And then let's get on. Come on, where's the... Okay, there we go. Let's just get the chat up. Get the audio going. Okay. Oh, darn. I accidentally closed something that I needed. Okay. Almost there. Things take long to load when you're holding up the game in the background. But today we will play Terraria in a completely normal way, for sure. Okay. Got to post on the... Oh, this is the wrong one. Go back. Grab this. Make a comment on... I spelled it right? Yeah. I always get a little worried because there's always the possibility that you'll spell the name wrong. Let's grab this link. It's been a while since we played Terraria on the channel, although we used to do it pretty regularly actually with me, Peter, and John, but yeah, they've been busy and lazy, so mostly just been... Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So, we will now get into the game here. And you may notice that there's something a little weird going on with the screen. It seems that there's giant boxes everywhere. And if you check the map, you see there's a lot of these boxes kind of going everywhere, and they go all the way down, and there's a giant sea of lava that looks like it's been put there intentionally, because this is the world where I make the whole world into boxes. I've had this for a while now, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're not actually playing the game. We're turning everything into these perfectly same-sized boxes. You know, they're all exactly the same size, and I'll go down and prove it to you. I don't have a lot of equipment or anything, you know, just enough for the boxes. I've left a big space here to fill with more lava, because obviously can't make the boxes with the lava everywhere. We can see that, yep, they're all the same size. 10 from door to door, 10 by 4. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And I can move all my villagers around and put them in all of these boxes. They're all the correct size. And the only problem that I've encountered so far is that there's a dungeon. You know, the dungeon exists in the game, and I can't break through that yet. So I've went over there by 4 different sections, but as you can see, it doesn't go all the way down. So I'm working on this pillar going out, this row going out, to eventually hit it, hopefully go under it. That's the goal. So then we can get kind of like oh, I'm getting hit by, nope, never mind, we're good. So eventually I can have one big long sort of route to go in the middle. Now, I don't have any specific things that I'm going for here in terms of like, oh, I want to do this level first, but I do want to do all of it. So we will, that'll happen eventually. It's a long-term thing, long-term working on it. But for now, I think we'll just keep going this way. So we'll see. What I usually do is I count it, but I always go back and double check. And of course, the monsters are the most annoying. When I was doing the big lava sea, they were particularly annoying, but I think now they'll be not too bad. But I usually count, so like this is 3, 4, 5, and this is 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 9, 10. So you can see that 10 is supposed to be there, and then we run back and we check. And we see it's 10.4. Perfect. Torches, same spot. Keep going. Now, I do have a problem. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do have a problem with lava and to a lesser extent water because I need to drain them down to somewhere else, basically. Don't want them to be in my rooms. So right now I have this kind of thing going where I bump everything. Ouch. Can't see that. I bump the lava down right now. So I have these are a couple of rooms that are kind of filled with lava because I was working on this way. But for a little bit, I was just going to do from the bottom up. But I don't really like that. That's pretty, as boring as this kind of thing gets, that was excessive even for me. That was a little bit too boring. But it does make it a little bit more interesting. If we go down here, we'll see that. Oh, this is the right one. If we make it all the way down to the end of this row, we'll eventually see that it's a little bit interesting because you encounter lava pretty frequently, and so you kind of have to deal with it pretty constantly. So it breaks up the monotony of building all the rooms. I don't remember what size map this is, but yeah. And I've decided to put the banners everywhere. So like we can see here, that's gonna spit out lava. So that means we need to quickly drop into this other room and kill this guy because he's annoying. And then I still have my big, matchbox. So we want to grab torches, seal this off, get annoyed because of monsters, and then break this one down there to hold that for a little bit until we get enough lava in there that we drop it down into the big sea at the bottom. Now, the good thing about this section is that it's a lot easier to do because you don't really have to count, right? I've already counted right there, so I can just I could just put it right where the other one is. Ooh. But you can see this room is going to be a problem, so we're going to have to drop it into that one probably. So we might as well just drop this Game is lagging an annoying amount. That's the other thing. The game, I don't think, handles the fluid dynamics very efficiently. At least not at this level. When there's like this giant sea of lava at the bottom. So I think it does lag, especially with streaming. But it doesn't look like I'm overloading the encoding or anything. So. Ah, come on. Okay, you go away. And then we just bump this down in. And then we'll patch it all up and move on. And we'll seal that stupid slime in there just for fun. Close this up and go back onto our normal level. Of course, our normal level is just going to go down here and then drop this whole area in because that's the next one we need to do. Some wacky music. I know Terraria music is usually, well, it's all pretty good, but, you know, for this world, I usually, come on. Those guys, fire imps, are the only ones who are actually annoying in this situation. Because in order for me to get rid of them, I have to go break all my stuff, and then go find them. And they send their stupid little fireballs that go through the whole terrain. Because for the most part, I don't have to really worry about enemies. They can only come from one direction. So, but those little fire guys. See, there's another one. And it doesn't help that the whole game is kind of lagging here. Kind of. Oh, whoops. Ooh, that could have been bad. Block there. The main goal here is to avoid getting, you know, covered in lava and dying. Mostly because lava, if it drops here, it'll spread out across the whole area, and then it'll be really hard for me to, you know, come back and continue my work. I'll have to need to find some place to drain it all and then, you know, move it all to somewhere else. You know, it's a whole mess. So if I don't have to, I'd prefer to drain into sort of lava pools I've already constructed. And then once that's been done, once it gets full, then I'll drain it into the big pool. But like you can see here, this one's right here, so that it can only go right down that way. I'm gonna need to drain that other pool. Put up. Oop. And then it just flows so majestically into the big lava ocean that we have constructed. That eventually will also probably be filled with water. The plan is to send both liquids to the same place, and then they'll cancel each other out, basically. because the water will all turn into, well, it'll turn everything into obsidian, basically. So, yep, that's the end goal. I've also got the torches blessing thing. That happened actually pretty frequently, or pretty quickly when I was starting to do this, because I put torches everywhere, so I hit the required amount of like torches to get that mini boss to spawn, and then I played the game until like I couldn't actually keep doing my work until I had killed the mini boss. So yeah, dealt with that pretty quickly, and that lets you have all the torches be the like the biome torches, which is interesting. So like if we zoom out here, you can see that, well, you can't see it, but all these torches are jungle torches because they're in the jungle, and like these ones are maybe desert torches, and yeah, so it's pretty a cool effect, right? The different biomes are shown by the different types of torches. But it looks like, ooh, we're coming across a pretty big... pool of lava here. I've gotten rid of most of the really big ones, I think, because I went all the way to the bottom and got all that stuff. So most of the ones that are left are sort of the medium range ones that aren't all the way, that don't reach all the way to the bottom of the map, but still are nearby, kind of. This one's gonna be difficult. Oh wait, this is just a smaller one. And then here's probably the more annoying part of it. The way I have it right now, I kind of have to make this big long pipe that goes from wherever the lava is into the room I want it to go in. Because it's a lot of work to go through and basically set up each room that's below lava to be filled with lava, right? Because I have to go in and then fix it so that the torches aren't there and all that stuff, and block it off so that nobody else is... Ooh, whoops. So instead I have to do this big long thing so that it can't get out and flee, and then we can... I mean, another option I could do is I could like set it up, break the block, and then have it flow into the thing, which might work, but there's a potential that the lava will overflow and then it'll get everywhere, and then it's a problem. So. And in any case, it always takes a while for it to go. Wow, the monsters go everywhere. Okay, here we go. Then we go back, and we just break all of this easily. And we get annoyed at the stupid little fire imp who's going to spawn far away from us and make me go through all of my little rooms in order to get him. Unless he spawns really close to us. When he moves, that's kind of close. So we don't actually need to touch that one yet. Interesting. Anyway, we should get rid of this pool first, and then move on to the next one. Ugh. I might just go back up to the main caves because I don't really like doing all of the... I like messing with the lava, but I don't like dealing with all the underground or the... what's it called? The netherworld monsters. Pretty annoying. So, yeah. Plus, I think it's lagging more in this biome. Oops. Which is always something to be annoyed about. Yeah, and it's gonna be a little while before we get to a big hitter. So we'll go back to the main cave system. And I will say here, we'll go all the way up. I'll really show off everything here for the stream. So you can see various sort of things have been set up here, filled it with various objects. By the time we get up to this section, we're kind of in the space zone, and you can see there's kind of a block away. And it was pretty difficult to do this. Zombies are on the roof. And this goes pretty far out, actually. But I decided to stop working on this because I was kind of like, oh, well, wait. I can build this at any time. This is all builded stuff. I should really do some of the lower sections first, because this is not as what's using my resources. Where in contrast, everything else is gaining resources. So I'll work on that last. The only problem with this is that it's kind of difficult to come down from. Okay, here we go. Now we're a little better. And if we go down here, you can see some of the ones I did, and then the big one. So this is the big area that I was working on. And I went all the way to the edge of the map over here, which was pretty cool. But then I tried to go the same direction and ran into, you know, the dungeon. And then I went a little bit lower and ran into the dungeon again. Lower, ran into the dungeon. I went really low this one. Still ran into the dungeon, so I just went to the bottom. Oh, zombie. When I started, I was kind of doing this thing where I would specifically go for minerals. So, like, a lot of this section I specifically dug out because there were minerals there for me to grab that I could use to get stuff. But now I have, like, crimson, molten stuff, so there's really no need for me to specifically go for, like, gold or whatever. So you can see some of the ways out this way were similar sort of things. Just going back up. And I specifically sent some guys down here and made some stuff for them so I could easily get down here when I was working on it. And this whole area is not fully fixed because the lava came down and destroyed everything. Okay, I am back. Ugh. Cave beds. Okay, now I'm back for real. Where was I? Was I gonna do... I think I was gonna do this section. Because it's caves and not... So it's not as tedious. Well, it's not quite the same as the other one. I'm hopeful that this will be the one that avoids the dungeon. Like, kind of cut underneath it, right underneath it. I think that's 10. Yep, 10. And these things kind of go from like you're just digging through areas to you're just building through areas to kind of a mix of in between. So it's kind of a there's enough variety for it to be not 100% boring, but 4, 5. I do got to be careful not to get bumped into the lava down there, though. That would be annoying. Is there a sword down there? There is. Yeah, bone sword. Interesting. I think my current sword, yeah, is like 23, so it's not as good as my current stuff. And besides, I'm using the Flamerang, which is like 51 damage. So significantly better than either of those. Yep, okay, 10. One of the other things that's annoying is the little like vanity blocks. Because you can change blocks to look like, oh, they're like a ramp or a awning or something like that. What? This guy can spawn... He's the only one that's like legitimately annoying. Everyone else is just, oh, I'll just throw my flame ring back for a little bit and get rid of him. I might have messed that up. It might be a little bit long. Nope. Okay, we're good. This is interesting. We're getting into ash. Hold on. Yep, nope, still a cave biome. Even though there's ash here. I think I'm gonna stick with using the stone blocks, although I usually go for come on. I usually go for dirt, but I don't have a lot of that right now because I used it. Is it this one maybe? It might be a little bit long or a little bit short. Nope, I got it. Okay. Because dirt is only like really present at the upper levels, and I haven't really done a lot of the upper levels. What is this? I think that one. Okay. Yep. I will say the like, what are they? Gray slimes are kind of annoying because you can't really see them, but they move, so you can still see them. It's not like they're completely invisible. Okay, I think that's it. Pretty interesting that I'm not seeing a ton of lava anywhere here, but maybe I'll deal with that big room of lava. Yep. Oh, looks like some minerals over there, but yeah, not a ton of lava. I did see there's a bunch of it up here, but for the most part, I don't think it's actually all that common in this area, but it's around enough for me to need a plan to deal with it. Oh, there's one of those weird guys. What are they, like snake enemies? Oh. Oh yeah, he poisons you. It's annoying. I think. Yeah, it's definitely less laggy here, so I think we'll stay in this area. Oop. There's some walls. Oh, right. Right? I think that's 10. So yeah, I want to use dirt first, and then after that, and I also want to grab any ores that are in the sort of walls of the rooms, so I don't leave ores as walls of rooms. I get rid of them. And for the most part, we don't have to worry about any falling blocks, although right now we do have to get rid of all this silt. But for most of the map, right, there's not really any of that going on. Just the desert, which if we go to over here, we can see that the desert used to be up here because these are all cactuses, but then I built my whole thing and all this sand fell down. So, you know, it's just the price of doing business, you know. If you put stuff like above the vanity blocks that are generated, they'll go away. So I sometimes do that instead of breaking them. Blocks that look weird. They're not block shaped. They're other shapes like triangles. It's terrible. Or worse, the ones that are like shaped like small blocks. They're like, oh, this is half a block that's just there to confuse you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 there. Might be a little short. Nope, okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, look, here's another one of these snake guys. Salamanders. See, right here? Annoying. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, not close enough to that big lava hit to use it, but the room above us will be, so that's interesting. Oh, one of these guys. I haven't seen one. Oh, never mind, he's gone. He might come back. Seven, 8, 9, 10. How are we? We're doing pretty good. Let's say. Yeah, in general, a lot less lava than I originally would have anticipated, but yeah. Skeleton. Six, 7. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, see right there? Annoying. I don't like it when the blocks aren't the shape they're supposed to be. There's some other random triangle or fake shape. Like this one right there. Why is that like that? like that one. Yeah, that one. Okay, this one's the 10. There's a bunch of guys here. Blow them up. Alright, I think that's the 10. Let's grab, put it down. 10. Okay. Like, what is this? Why is this here? Just make it a normal block. Or here. What is that? What is this? This is not a block. This is a fake thing. They made up that doesn't even look good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, this one's short. I need to go one more. Wondering what was gonna happen. That's why I always double check. 10. Now, I could leave the ruler on permanently, but I found it annoying when I'm digging, so I've left it out for most of the thing. Ah, what are these guys spawning? Go away. Hate those guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. I think 10. That would mean that I wouldn't have to go back and turn it on every time, but I don't know, I think it helps with the double checking process. Alright, looks like we're finally going to come into a lava section, which we need to deal with. So, pretty interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the next room, we'll have to deal with it. Why do I have... okay, hold on. Let me get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory that I don't need. Compass. Recruit. Mud lead. Bombs are useful. Whatever, we'll just hold it onto the thing. We can actually... Oh, this is normal. Yeah, this is regular Terraria. This is the box world. I'm making the whole world into same section rooms. Can't be modded for that. That would be antithetical to the purpose. I guess it's kind of for building. It's more for fun. I mean, theoretically, because of the way Terraria's multiplayer works, it's like, I guess, potentially advantageous to take an entire... Is this going to drop it into here? Okay. It's like technically advantageous to have an entire world that's like just for resources, but that's not its explicit intention. It's kind of just a thing to do when I'm bored almost, but in practice kind of like a proof of concept, I guess. This is going to take a while to drain, but it will drain all the way down, so I think we might go work on something else here. I don't know what you mean by quality. If I drop this out, where does it go? It goes in here. Okay, here. We'll hold this one up. We'll circle. We'll just build this out for a little bit, and then that's the one that's... Drop that there. Drop... Oh, come on. Oh, I guess it's like more an attention to detail thing. Because, like, obviously, it's pretty obvious that you could always take the whole Terraria world and turn it into whatever you wanted, like it's a sandbox. That's kind of like explicitly the point, right? I mean, the difference is that for like a game like Minecraft, it's more, you can't take the whole world and do that because the world is like infinite, unless you do that to like one of those old, what are they called? Pocket Edition worlds that have like a limit. I don't want the lava to eat my torches. That's the biggest concern right now. Which is why I'm not just kind of like dumping the lava down. Yeah, I should be doing this the same way I did the water, where like I mostly just found a spot to put it temporarily below me, and then eventually dumped it all fell down. Hold on, let me make sure this... Yeah, okay, looks pretty good. I don't think this is gonna... Ooh. Yes, I know what happens if you throw a voodoo doll in the lava. I actually had it happen accidentally while I was doing this. I didn't win because I wasn't prepared or anything, but I'll actually unblock this. I guess, like, theoretically you can use this for anything, like do some sort of farms, or just go for the, oh, this is a giant boss arena, basically. But it's not like I guess it's more of a multi-purpose one than specifically for a specific boss, which is kind of interesting. But Oh, that's just my setup. Because my one screen's over here and then the other one's over there. I've moved it around, but I don't know. I haven't yet to really find a good spot for the chat to be with my setup. Right here. Okay. And I think that's mostly gonna do it. We should go check on that other one. That's pretty far away. I could. I just usually go for it on my phone. Partially because I don't know if YouTube counts me as an extra viewer or not. So I'm right now, you know, I'm kind of banking off of that a little bit. Let's go see if this other lava finished draining. Ah, it did this thing, which I don't like. It's another one of the things those vanity objects do. Let's get up here and turn this off. Go away. This is a game theory video? That's funny. I don't watch him. Well, he retired, didn't he? MatPat retired. But I used to watch his stuff, but more recently well, not even more recently. It's actually been a couple of years now that I think about it. I haven't really seen any of his stuff. Because, I mean, some of it is just, I got older and realized that most of his content is geared towards, like, I grew out of the age demographic. It's 9, not 10. This one. Oh yeah, it's yeah. I mean my my stuff is basically a really crappy camera, so it definitely looks like an old ID picture. Lots of tungsten. I don't think I might need tungsten for something. Out. I don't know what that means. Online class texture pack. Oh, okay, I'm 2 away. Unless you're talking about my how my Terraria looks, because it's probably like the super classic version or whatever, because that's the one I like. I checked that, right? Hold on, let me double check. 10. Ah, another big thing of lava here. And some rubies, looks like. Oh, in a Zoom class? Yeah, it's basically the same type of camera and stuff that people just kind of have lying around that they use for that stuff. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, okay. So this one. If you haven't, 2 block I think we're gonna drop it here. Yeah. Okay, bump, bump, bump. Okay, I got most of it. Oh, I'm gonna have a problem for the Okay. That should be good. It shouldn't kill any of my torches. Oh, for Terraria classes, I'm not doing any of that. The only goal is to do boxes, so, you know, anything else is just extra. I mean, technically I'm using the Flamerang right now, and I'm not even wearing all the same armor set, which I should probably fix, because I definitely have enough stuff to just get molten greaves. More than just the greaves. Lava's almost finished, and all these hellbats will die. Yes, well, you know, I'm not very, this channel is not very big, partially because the effort is very minimal. If you've seen most of the music reviews I have on here, you'll know that the effort, well, you get what you pay for. Okay, I'm gonna have a problem here because I need to drain this out this way so that I can actually build stuff in here. I remember doing this with water, and it's different with water because big W2. Why is this guy spawning? Okay, got him. I hate those guys. Those guys are the only ones who really mess me up. Now this is single player. I told my brothers they couldn't play with me because they would mess it up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and another one of these guys kill him. I fell all the way down this way. Come on. Okay, good. To measure 10. I'll let him know. I'll let him know, Patrick. Yes. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Oh, yeah, I guess I could get one of those. I don't know, that seems highly specific. And I would only use it for streaming, so I don't know. Plus my screen is, I don't know if it's really large enough for that. I guess I could put it somewhere else. That I wouldn't always be looking down. 3, 4. Got some gold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. 2, 3, 4, Yeah, they're probably not very expensive. And I guess I could, there's one that I have for my car that I could probably change to use for the, I don't know if that would work on the screen. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think, interesting. The amount of people here is a little bit higher than I'm used to, but I'm not gonna get involved in whatever fight you guys are talking about. But I don't think I've hit the record for most people watching at one time. I think my record's like 11. Have to double check. And who knows, maybe I'll double check after the stream and find out that I did break my record. I shouldn't really be surprised though. Terraria is one of those games that people do just kind of pop into random streams for. Most of the other games I play are like not the same. Or they don't have that sort of effect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one. I probably have a decent amount of... I have 18 dirt blocks. I like to use dirt over stone. But at this level in the underground, there's a lot more stone than dirt, so I'm always running out. 10. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, more. Oh wait, that's tin. I thought that was gold for a second. More lava though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's that one maybe. So far, my most, well, not my most watched, but I guess the most tuned in for stream was the April Fool's one, which was pretty funny, although it was because I had some friends who I told specifically to go check it out when it was happening. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I shouldn't have broken that last one. How far are we? We're like... Okay, we're probably like a third of halfway, kind of. I'm a little annoyed this one isn't right in the middle of the map, but it can't really be helped at this point, so. Alright, so this lava I'll need to find a spot to deal with. I think I won't even bother putting it into the rooms. I'll just go underground and dump it into other places. That's too bad I lost that pot. I don't really want to lose this tin. Oh wait, we're good. Go away. I don't need to stretch that out anymore. 3, 4, 5, 6. What is this? 7, I think. 8, 9, 10. 10. Is this 10? Oh, oops. I didn't mean to drink that health potion. Oh well. No big deal. This one's a little long, I'm thinking. Yep. 11 instead of 10. Too bad. Let's fix it. 10. Oop. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that one's 9. That means this one is probably. I hear some creepy enemies around, so might run into something interesting. Okay, yeah, that's good. Although I've been going for pretty long, and I usually don't do streams longer than an hour or so, so might be popping off here shortly. 3, 4, 5. And what is it? 8 or 9-ish for this 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah. This one is 10. Oh, oops. Yep, that's 10. Okay. This, yeah, that little stuff's kind of interesting. I don't remember what it is exactly, but it's something that can happen to a bunch of different stone things, I think. You can get little sort of stuff on them. 3, 5, and it tends to spread. 7, 8, 9, 10. More ash. This is technically a cave biome, not the netherworld one, so. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll see if I can find another thing of lava to end it off. Something a little bit more interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think next week. Love that one. I think next Monday, I think we will be playing. Well, I will be playing Hades. I think the first one, not the new one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, I think. 10. But I might play something else. It'll be entirely up to me because I will not be doing a poll next week. The polls have been relatively successful, I would say. For the most part, I'm getting a good amount of. I'm getting roughly equal to the number of viewers I get for stream for the amount of votes I get on the polls. So yeah, I will continue doing them. I'm just going to do some music ones for a couple of months instead of doing game ones all the time. Switch it up a little bit. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, I hate these guys. 8, 9, 10. 10. Done with it. I hate these guys. Hate these guys. Hate these guys. That's 10. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Is that a room full of bats? It's interesting. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Pretty far. I'm more than halfway through where I got for this one, so pretty good. Might call it pretty soon here, I think. I'm thinking we're gonna run out of dirt again. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. Every once in a while you forget what the number is. Keep going. Yep, 10. Out of dirt again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, yeah, here's some lava. 9. Not a lot of it, but we'll use that to call it a night. 10. One of these days I'm gonna do one of those like really long streams, but I really need something that, like the last time I did really long streams was when I had a game that I was really like, what's the word? Not dedicated about, but like playing to finish it. Not just doing this thing I am doing right now where I play a different game every week basically. 10. Okay. Although I do have a thing I will be doing that will hopefully encourage me to stream for longer, because I'll actually have stuff to say instead of right now where I'm doing this because it's a funny bit almost. I'm only streaming this because you guys voted for Terraria and because it's funny to play a Terraria game where you don't actually do that much. So yeah, I've gotten pretty far in this. But yeah, I think that was pretty good. I don't think there's anything else here that I really want to show off or do. That's the it's the box world. It's the only really world I have on Terraria because, you know, they keep updating it and adding stuff even when they don't need to. And technically, I think I have all the achievements, mostly because somebody else got them from... Oh, I guess I don't have all of them. They must have added some. Somebody else got them at some point for me. I think it was Peter. He was using this account, so he got all of them. Alright, looking pretty good. Let's go back home. I'll maybe show that. Dump some of this stuff off in the chests. Does obsidian go here? No, it doesn't. All the ore does. It's the ore chest. This is the item chest, so this will go here. Swords. This is the materials-ish chest. So this takes the... Nope. I had it all sorted out, but I can't really remember what I had for most of them now. Ah, this is the potions one, so we'll dump this potion in for sure. And that was... Oh, those are weird items. Ah, this is like extra blocks, so we can dump the mud and stuff. Silt. Oh, there's some more weapons. And then some of the upper ones are more... Oh, I should drop more stuff off in the... Bombs. Where's the, here it is. Those two things. Okay, and then, stars. Stars go somewhere. Here. This one where the... No, that's just furniture. Where did I put obsidian? Maybe I put obsidian down in... maybe it was down in here. I'll put it in here for now. Sort. Got a bunch of wood for torches, and...